met Jay Z and I signed to Rock Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. People make it, they all can turn around and thank Beyonce because that's it. And enough is enough. I'm everyone now. And even Adele, because she's retired now, but her career would not exist if I hadn't made Jonathan Dickens into a manager. And bitch, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyonce. So I didn't want to drip myself in blood and cover myself and swim in goop, in black goop, and fucking like wear devil horns to fucking sell a record. Fuck that. Or be a witch, or be that, all of that. Fuck all of that.
Oh, baby! When I tell you Jay Z's name popping up in Diddy's lawsuit got skeletons breakdancing out of his closet, I am not playing. And guess what? M.I.A is back, honey, and she came with a whole pot of piping hot tea. Sis is spilling about being allegedly forced into plastic surgery, satanic rituals, and so much more. Whew, you better grab a snack and sit real tight, 'cause this tea is hotter than fish grease. Now let me give y'all a little background. M.I.A joined Rock Nation management in May 2012, right before her fourth album, Manangi, was supposed to hit the streets. But by December 2013, sis had enough and said, "I'm out." And baby, it wasn't pretty. Word is, Rock Nation yanked a trailer for a documentary that was supposed to show all the behind-the-scenes drama of her album rollout. After things went left, M.I.A hopped on X, formerly Twitter, and dropped a farewell note saying, "I'm leaving Rock Nation. Thanks to everyone who supported the Manangi LP. Happy New Year." But let's keep it real. The documentary drama wasn't the only red flag. That album? Delayed more times than your homegirl saying she's on the way, but still in the shower. Something shady was definitely brewing, and M.I.A's here to air it all out. Oh, honey, let me tell you, M.I.A wasn't just walking away from Rock Nation quietly. She had something to say. Sis cited creative differences as her reason for bouncing, and baby, the tea she spilled? Whew, she said, "At the moment, I've been told it's too positive. We're having a bit of an issue at the label. Like, you need to darken it up a bit. It's like, we just built you up as public enemy #1, and now you're coming out with all this positive stuff." Phew. They wanted her to dim her light for the drama, and M.I.A was not with it. Now let's keep it real. M.I.A's time at Rock Nation might have been short, but sis still made headlines. Back in 2012, she stirred up major controversy during her appearance at the Super Bowl halftime show. Baby, she hit the stage, flashed that middle finger real quick, and had the entire NFL clutching their pearls. And you know the NFL wasn't going to let that slide. They came for M.I.A with a vengeance, claiming her little gesture was in flagrant disregard for the values that form the cornerstone of the NFL brand and the Super Bowl. Whew, not flagrant disregard. Baby, they were pressed. Lawsuits were flying, and lawyers were eating good off that drama. The NFL was not playing when it came to M.I.A and that little halftime show stunt. According to them, sis breached a pre-show agreement to keep the NFL's wholesome reputation intact. They said M.I.A pulled that middle finger move as a publicity stunt, and then, Chile, they hit her with a fine so wild it could make your head spin, $16.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. They claimed it was restitution for all the public exposure M.I.A allegedly gained from the incident. Whew, the drama was drama-ing. But M.I.A? Oh, she wasn't about to let them drag her without clapping back. Sis called the lawsuit completely ridiculous and said the NFL was using her as a scapegoat to try and figure out what America considers offensive. And let me tell you, she did not hold back. M.I.A said the whole thing was a massive waste of time, a massive waste of money, and a massive display of powerful corporations' absurdity. And baby, the cherry on top, M.I.A said the NFL wanted her on her knees apologizing so they could give her a little slap on the wrist and move on. But sis said, absolutely not, especially when there were young girls in cheerleader outfits doing moves that had everybody raising an eyebrow during the same show.
And if you find the larger picture where it zooms out, there is a row background scenery of 10, 15 cheerleaders, young black females that Madonna got from a local high school in Indianapolis, and they're all under 16. And if you look at them, they're wearing cheerleader outfits, hips twisted in the air, legs wide open, and in this very sensitive position. So now they're scapegoated me into figuring out the goalposts on what is offensive in America. Like, is my finger offensive, or is an underage black girl in with her legs wide open more offensive to the...
Phew! The hypocrisy was loud, and Mia wasn't about to let them sweep it under the rug. Oh, baby, if you thought that was messy, buckle up because we're about to hit the real tea. Now, you'd think Jay Z, being Mia's manager at the time, would have had her back when the NFL came swinging. But nope. Instead of protecting her, Jay allegedly tried to lock her into one of the most ridiculous contracts ever seen, something that would have had Sis broke forever. In 2018, Mia spilled the tea in an interview with Huck magazine, and baby, she did not hold back. She said, "I was at Roc Nation at the time, and Jay Z was managing me. The lawsuit was so ridiculous. It proposed that they would keep 100% of my earnings for the rest of my life if I ever earned more than $2 million. And get this? Jay Z himself apparently told her, 'You should sign that.' Baby, sign what?" Mia was like, "Absolutely not. And can you blame her?" But Sis wasn't done there. After that interview dropped, Mia told folks to read it quick before it gets deleted from the internet. Why? Because according to her, Jay Z's power runs deep, and she knew he had the ability to make that article disappear. Whew, this isn't just tea, it's boiling lava. Jay Z out here allegedly making power moves behind the scenes, and Mia's out here pulling back the curtain on all of it. Ooh, baby, just like Mia predicted, if you try clicking on that link to read the interview, all you get is a "this account has been suspended" message. Just like that, the article poofed into thin air, just as she knew it would. Jay Z got them powers on lock, huh? But let me tell you, this isn't the only time Mia's been calling out Jay and Beyonce. Oh no. Sis stays speaking her mind. There was this one interview where Mia went in on how BLM is the only issue they're willing to talk about in America, calling out Beyonce and other stars for ignoring the struggles of other groups. Mia was like, "It's interesting that in America, the problem you're allowed to talk about is BLM. It's not a new thing to me. It's what Lauryn Hill was saying in the 90s or Public Enemy in the 80s. Is Beyonce or Kendrick Lamar going to say Muslim lives matter or Syrian lives matter?" Whew, talk about stirring the pot, huh? And Mia didn't stop there, honey. At the top of 2024, she came back to social media with a vengeance, blaming Jay Z for allegedly teaming up with her baby daddy to keep her away from her child and make her life a living hell. She shared screenshots showing her struggle to get a visa to see her son and wrote in all caps, "Biden won't let me see my child. The longest processing is meant to be 2 months, and it's already been that. I have to wait till a Republican wins. Wow." Baby, the frustration was real. But the story gets even deeper. Mia went on to claim that her custody battle started because of something she did when she was 18, stealing food while poor, and now, here she is, fighting to be with her child. Mia also believes the real reason for the ongoing drama has everything to do with her being vocal about peace in the Middle East and speaking out against the powers that be. Sis isn't just dealing with drama from the past, she's fighting for her right to raise her kid. This is deep, y'all. Mia ain't holding back. Not now, not ever. She doubled down and said, "I've shown support for Julian for 14 years. Been to the US countless times. The only thing different this time is I called for a ceasefire and spoke out against ethnic cleansing." She went on to explain how the US government was okay with her child being raised by a family full of shady convictions, and let me tell you, the tea she spilled was scalding. Mia specifically called out the NXIVM cult, revealing that 2 of Brune's cousins were allegedly leading that mess. The cult? Known for some downright disturbing things, and Mia was not here for them raising her son. But it gets even darker, baby. She took us back to 2013, when she was in the middle of her first custody battle. At that time, Mia claims Jay Z was getting paid by the Bronfman family to make her life harder. And let me tell you, the allegations are wild, but it doesn't stop there. Mia also dropped this bombshell about how her Minangi album got buried in 2013. She said, "I sacrificed my career for my child. They ripped me off, copied my style, gave it to their puppets, and shadow banned me on every platform. Phew, the industry tried to erase her, but M.I.A's been out here fighting for her kid and the truth. Sis wasn't finished, though. She went even further with accusations against Jay, and trust me, the more she spills, the deeper this rabbit hole goes. But we ain't even scratching the surface yet. M.I.A's got so much more to say. Oh, honey, this story just keeps getting deeper and more mind-blowing. M.I.A says that after she was served by Roc Nation, everything went downhill. She claims all communications from her were cut off, like every email she sent to Jay Z asking for help just disappeared from her inbox. And then, as if things couldn't get worse, M.I.A said her house was broken into, her laptop was stolen, and she was trapped in Brooklyn with an order preventing her from leaving for 15 years. Whew, someone wanted her silenced, huh? But that's not the worst of it, darling. M.I.A also claims that her son was vaccinated without her consent by none other than Aurora James, a friend of Beyoncé and Solange. Now, M.I.A says that the family knew she was anti-vaccine and did it just to get under her skin. She's blaming Aurora for it all and calling out the whole family for using her son to mess with her. Now, that's some serious shade if I've ever seen it. And we ain't done yet. M.I.A's back on our feed spilling more tea. She revealed that when she signed with Roc Nation, Jay Z allegedly told her she wasn't pretty enough and pressured her into getting plastic surgery.
I met Jay Z and I signed to Roc Nation. The first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. People make it, they all can turn around and thank Beyonce because that's it. And enough is enough. I'm everyone now. And even Adele, because she's retired now, but her career would not exist if I hadn't made Jonathan Dickens into a manager. And bitch, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyonce. Oh, I didn't want to drip myself in blood and cover myself and swim in goop, in black goop, and fucking like wear devil horns to fucking sell a record. Fuck that. Or be a witch, or be that, all of that. Fuck all of that.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'm sitting here thinking, sis, you are drop-dead gorgeous. You don't need no surgery. But of course, M.I.A didn't fall for that nonsense, and instead, she dropped a bombshell. She went on to say Jay Z is a Satanist, and that she refused to indulge in blood rituals just to sell records. I mean, what? This is a whole different level of wildness. And I don't know about you, but it has me shook. But baby, here's the thing. People are saying that M.I.A calling out Jay Z like this, especially in the middle of that lawsuit, is only amplifying his behavior. That part about her being asked to participate in satanic rituals is definitely not helping his case. The accusations are piling up, and with every new detail, it's looking more and more like a dark, twisted web of manipulation, power, and control. Baby, the plot thickens even more because this isn't the first time folks have been calling out the Carters for their alleged dark dealings. Jay Z's ex-friend Larry Johnson has been vocal about their fallout, and honey, when he started digging into Jay's past, everything started to make sense. He claims that when you really start listening to Jay Z's lyrics and pay attention to the alliances he's made, you start to see the truth. According to Larry, it wasn't just about partying and popping bottles anymore. No, it's way deeper than that. He says Jay and Beyonce are deep into Satanism, and that's why they say and do the things they do. Yikes. And it doesn't stop there, baby. We already know what's been said about Beyonce being a ritualist. The rumors have been swirling for years, and M.I.A's accusations about being asked to partake in blood rituals. Well, let's just say people weren't shocked. They were like, yeah, we've heard it all before. The fallout from M.I.A's relationship with the Carters has been nothing short of catastrophic. And the consequences? Sis got blackballed, just like so many other artists who dared to have a fallout with the powerful couple. It's like a warning to anyone who steps out of line. If you think you can call out the Carters without repercussions, think again. Jay and Beyonce might be the face of glamour and success, but according to M.I.A and others, there's a much darker, more sinister side to their empire. Oh, honey, the way M.I.A has been labeled after her fallout with the Carters is downright shady. They've called her difficult to work with. And some people have even gone as far as to claim that M.I.A.'s got serious mental issues and call her a conspiracy theorist. All this because she dared to speak out about her experiences and the shady dealings she allegedly encountered. You know how it goes. When someone challenges the powerful ones, they work overtime to discredit them. It's almost like they make sure anyone who dares to go against them fails. The thing is, it's been said over and over that M.I.A.'s career went off track because of her association with Jay Z, and we can't ignore that. There are those who argue that she ruined her own career, but let's be real. Being tied to someone with that much influence like Jay can be a double-edged sword. People say it's all on her, but what if she could have done so much more without all that darkness surrounding her? I mean, after everything M.I.A. has exposed about Jay Z, about how he allegedly tried to control her, messed with her career, and even pushed her into compromising situations, how can we just ignore the effect that his power might have had on her? This sounds like another tragic tale of an artist whose career got ruined because of their connection to the Carters. So, the real question is, would M.I.A.'s career have been better if she hadn't worked with Jay? Would she have been able to flourish without being pulled into that web? Or is this just another story of someone getting caught up in the Carters' chaotic orbit? You know I want to hear your thoughts on this, so drop them below. Do you think M.I.A.'s career would have been different if she didn't sign with Roc Nation? Let's talk about it.